Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Cynthia, and today I'm gonna show you the new hooks that I bought from Temu or Temu. Okay, and I've seen this for a while. I've been checking it for some time, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy it or not. But having read all the comments there in that app, I saw that a lot of people who bought it were pretty satisfied with the quality of the hooks, and some of them mentioned that it's actually a perfect dupe of the Furls metal hooks. And as we know, the Furls metal hooks are a bit expensive, and it may be out of the budget of some or most people actually, or most crocheters. And this is an alternative for those expensive hooks. But of course, quality is always king. So I'm here to find out if that is true or if these hooks are just a waste of money. Alright, so let's start. Okay, so as you can see, this is a case. It comes with a case. It's pretty heavy and it's padded, and its color is very beautiful. All right, it's a rose gold metallic case, and it has this label. It says there, nice met. All right, but that doesn't matter because at least the case provides some kind of protection for the hooks, and that's all we need for our investments. I won't let you wait any longer. Okay, let's open it. All right, so there is a zipper. I already unzipped it, and there is a pocket. Maybe you can put your scissors there. And these are the hooks. All right, as soon as I opened, the first thing that I wanted to see was if there were any damages from the shipping. I read in one of the comments in the Temu app that two of her hooks were actually crooked. Perhaps the courier wasn't very careful about handling the case, so two of her hooks got crooked. My hooks were perfect. Okay, nothing was damaged and no crooked hooks. All right, so now let's try to see the quality of the hooks one by one. So I'm gonna take out this first one, and it says here 3.5 millimeters. So the initial assessment is that it's very smooth. There's no damage. Okay, the coating, the plating, the color is very vibrant. Okay, this is how the hook looks like. Oops, sorry about that. Alright, this is the 3.5. So far, no damage. No damage there. Oops. I'm just gonna put it here. Okay, the next one is, so the sizes are from 3.5 to 8 millimeters. The biggest one is 8 millimeters. Okay, this is the 4 millimeter hook. It comes in an emerald green color. It's gorgeous actually. The color is very beautiful. No damages. I read somewhere that, I read in another review, in the comment section of another review, they said that the hooks were a bit sticky, but in my case, the hooks are not sticky at all. This is the 4.5. It's in purple. All right. We have the 5 millimeter hook in red, cherry red. It does look a bit like the red in the Furls website. I was eyeing that for Christmas, but it's too expensive for me. Now I have this red 5 millimeter hook, and it's very It's actually fantastic. It's perfect. No damages. Alright. Next is the 5.5. It comes in this like chocolate brown. It's more beautiful in person. So if you're planning to buy this, I think this one is my favorite. It's very like a metallic brown color. No damages. The next one is the 6. This one is, I thought at first that it was quite big. It looks a little big from the usual 6mm hook. But let's test that later. Okay, no damages. Next is this green, beautiful Irish green color. This is the 6.5mm hook. Also, no damages, no problem. Next, we have the 7mm hook in electric blue plating. Very beautiful. It's actually more than what I expected, guys. So if you're really planning to try this hook, I think it's a very good investment. No damages for that hook. And the biggest hook size is 8 in orange. Okay, no damages also. Alright, so these are inline hooks. The same with Susan Bates hooks. Okay, and so upon inspection, none of my hooks were damaged. Okay, now let's compare it with my Furls. So I actually have a Furls Odyssey, which I bought just after they announced that they will be stopping the production of the Odyssey series. Okay, so I was able to buy this. Actually, I bought this second-hand from a seller here in the Philippines, and it's very costly. I bought this for 5,000 pesos. Just one piece is 5,000 pesos because at that time, Furls already stopped the production of this kind of hooks. This is the size G+. So I think that's the 4.5, right? Okay, and when I saw the Furls Odyssey for the first time, I thought that this was the most beautiful hook I have ever seen in my whole life as a crocheter. Okay, but now that I bought these Temu hooks, okay, I guess you're wondering what I think about it. So let's compare. So this is probably 4.5. So we'll take this purple one, G, and compare. Alright, so you can see. So first things first. The Furls Odyssey is shorter. Alright, I'm just gonna take this away for a bit so it won't distract us from. So if you can see, the Furls Odyssey comes way too short compared to these Temu metal hooks. It's shorter by almost an inch. So if you're gonna compare, the biggest part of this hook is here, and then this part is here. You can see that the shaft of this Temu metal hook is way longer, much longer than the Furls Odyssey. Alright, so if I hold my Furls Odyssey here, my thumb will be just here, near the neck, almost not too far from the hook itself. My thumb would be resting here, something like this. But if I hold this Temu hook, my thumb would be resting here a bit farther. So you can see it's far from the hook, and I don't know if that will be a problem later on when we crochet, but of course we're going to try it later. Okay, but for now I want you to see the difference of having a Furls Odyssey and a Furls Odyssey and a Temu metal hook. So they're both about the same weight. They're a bit heavy. Okay, this is heavy and almost about the same weight, I think. I'm sorry, I don't have a weighing scale to test it, but around the same weight. The comfort is almost the same. As you can see in this Temu metal hook, there's no connection, but here we have a connection, but that doesn't serve any problem. That doesn't give us any problem. Right, and okay, that's the comparison of the two hooks. We have to test it using the yarns. Alright, just a minute. I'm just gonna get some yarns. So we're gonna test two kinds of yarns. So I'm just gonna test this with this 5mm hook and see how smooth it runs. Okay. So it's very smooth, no problem, no snagging. The grip, my grip is relaxed. I don't feel tired. Alright, so I'm just gonna make it a bit farther. We're just crocheting a random pattern here. So basically it's almost the same as the Furls crochet, in my opinion. The Furls crochet and this kind of hook, as you know, is longer than the usual hook, so it needs kind of getting used to. First, the weight, you need to get used to the weight, and then you need to get used to the length of the hook itself. So for new or for first time users of furls or hooks this big or this long, there is a period of adjustment. Okay, but I have used the Odyssey, the Furls Odyssey, for some time, and I think it's almost similar with this. The experience is almost similar with this Temu metal hooks. So the weight is okay. I don't get tired. In terms of smoothness, it's very smooth. No snagging. I actually have more of a problem with the Odyssey hook because it tends to snag at the head, but this one is more tapered towards the head, more tapered towards the head of the hook, so it glides more smoothly, in my opinion, more than the furls. Alright. In another review that I saw, he mentioned that his hand was getting tired just from the weight of these metal hooks. But I think, as I mentioned a while ago, if it's your first time to use metal hooks like this, then it will take some time. There's a period of adjustment, or it will take you some time to get used to it, because of course the regular hooks were not made to be this long and this heavy. Okay, but once you get the hang of it, using this kind of hooks, the metal hooks, longer hooks, it's just very comfortable and very pleasant. It's a very pleasant experience, I think. Okay, this one is not giving me any problem at all. My hands are not tired. It's not too heavy. It's just a little slower if you compare with using the regular sized hooks. Okay. But if you have arthritis or hand pain, these hooks are ergonomic and they provide some comfort, especially here in the hand area, because you have a lot to hold on. See, it's very long. You have a lot of space to hold on like a knife. Okay, I think it's a little bit slower. Crocheting is a little bit slower with this kind of hooks as compared to the smaller hooks or the regular sized hooks. You just have to get used to it. Okay, so as I said a while ago, I'm not really counting the stitches here. I'm just testing how this hook works. And so far, so good. Okay. Let me try this with the Odyssey. So this is my Odyssey. So this one, I've gotten used to it because I've been using it for some time. So I'm used to it. Okay, so it serves its purpose, I guess, and actually it's pretty good for a hook. Oops, I'm sorry about that. Okay, now I want to try it in this smaller sized yarn. So this is a thinner yarn and I want to use 4.5 4. Okay, so you can hear the metal jingling. The sound is very pleasant. All of them are made of metal. Okay. Alright, so now let's test this 4mm hook with this thinner yarn. Okay, so I noticed that this part is sharper, so the tip is actually sharper than the Odyssey. So the tip is sharper. As you can see, the Furls Odyssey is rounder. So this sharper point is good for making your foundation stitches because it gets right in there. Okay. Alright, so all of them are good in my opinion. Okay, nothing is damaged or broken. Right, and they're very beautiful. It has a beautiful case. So finally, okay, what I want to tell you is, so I think what you want to know is it worth it to buy this whole set for, I bought this for 3,000 pesos, the whole set. So 8 pieces, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, 9 pieces of hook from 3.5 to 8 millimeter. That's for 3,000 pesos. And this hook, just the Furls Odyssey one piece, I bought for 5,000 pesos. So you can see the very big price difference. And the question that we all want to know is that, is this whole set worth buying? Alright, or should you just save up for an original Furls Odyssey hook? Alright, my answer to that is that, okay, this hook, the Furls Odyssey, is of course carefully handcrafted by artisans. They make sure that each piece is crafted to perfection, so that's why. And also the materials they use are high quality materials, so that so they make sure that it's really worth your money and that you can use it for a long time. But having said that, as you know, there are so many videos out there talking about how their Furls Odyssey hooks or their Furls, the non-Odyssey series, broke. Okay, they get snagged here or they drop it on the ground and this part breaks. Okay, there are so many videos like that and comments like that on the net. You can find it if you Google it. And of course, the Furls Odyssey, although it's very expensive, is not forever, right? Also, it can get broken if you don't take care of it. If you accidentally drop it, of course, it will get broken. And for some who use it for a long time, of course, there is wear and tear. So it's not forever. So if you pay hundreds of dollars for your Furls crochet hooks, that's totally up to you. If you have the money for it, then why not? It's really a good product, and although it's not forever, it can get broken, it can get destroyed. It's also a good investment to have these quality hooks in your collection. Okay, but finally, upon checking these Temu metal crochet hooks, my final verdict is that it's not a perfect dupe for the Furls crochet hooks. Okay, so once again, I'm gonna say it, it's not a perfect dupe for the Furls hooks. Okay, why do I say that? I actually think that these two are totally different products and they're both very beautiful in their own rights. So these Furls hooks have been proven, tried and tested, and are loved by many crocheters. Okay, but I think that the Temu hooks, these metal hooks, are actually a very good investment. Okay, they are high quality. Some people were talking about the paint coming off or something, but I don't think so. Maybe this inscription of the sizes might come off later on. So perhaps you can put a gloss of nail polish, a clear nail polish, So maybe I'm gonna put a gloss of nail polish over this inscription so that it won't come off. Alright, but that's it. The color of the hook itself won't come off in my opinion. Alright, so when I used it to crochet, I think that the quality of the hooks is very, very similar to the Odyssey, if not better. Okay, so in my opinion, these Temu hooks are actually a step up or a bit better than the Furls hooks. Why? Because I like that it is a bit longer. It's longer than the Furls Odyssey or the Furls hook. I like this longer shaft. Who doesn't like a longer shaft, right, girls? Okay, longer shaft is better. And for me, those are qualities that make these Temu hooks a real step up from the Odyssey hooks. So if you're gonna ask if I'm gonna buy another Furls Odyssey in the future, sure, why not? If I can afford it, if I have the money for it, I will buy as many Furls hooks that I like, but I will not say that these Temu hooks are fake or dupes. Actually, in their own right, these hooks are very beautiful and high quality hooks that anybody can use, especially those who cannot afford the Furls hooks. These are perfect alternatives to the Furls hooks. Alright. So, like I said a while ago, it's not a perfect dupe for the Furls hooks. I actually think it's better than the Furls. And I read another comment that said that she's not gonna buy these Temu hooks, and she was just gonna save up for one Furls hook, because she thinks that's a better investment. And of course, that's your opinion. And if you can afford the Furls hook and you really want this product, then why not? By all means, buy the Furls hook. But if you're gonna ask me, alright, I recommend that you buy these hooks, because one set, for the price of this one set is equal to the price of this one single hook. Then this is a great buy. This is a good buy already. And it's actually a good experience to use these hooks. So you're not actually losing money by investing in these cheaper alternatives to the Furls hooks. Okay. Alright, so that's my verdict. These hooks are totally worth it. If you have some time, go check it out at Temu. So that's Temu, the app. I think that's a China shopping app. And search for crochet metal hooks, and these babies will come out in your search feed. By no means it's a dupe for Furls. I just think it's a great addition to your hook collection. So if you're into collecting hooks, or you just want to try out other hooks, there might be other hooks that are perfect for you. So if the Furls is perfect for you, that's great. If you want to try other hooks, you might find something better, then why not, right? We are all in the pursuit of finding the best things, the cheaper, more affordable, better quality, or better experience in this life. So if you want to try this Temu metal hooks, okay, I think it's a great alternative for the Furls. If you can see, it's very easy to put back. Right, this case is very practical for keeping your hooks. This Furls Odyssey doesn't have a case, so I just stick it in with my... I'll show you how I store it. So I have this Clover Amore. It comes in a set. Okay, this Clover Amore is a set of 9 hooks, and it actually has one slot free. So I don't know why they didn't make it 10 piece set. It's only 9 piece set. Okay, later if I have a missing size, maybe I will try to buy it separately. But for now, this slot I use to store my Furls Odyssey, like this. So I just want to protect that hook there, so I put it there and just use this to store my Furls Odyssey hook when I'm not using it. Alright, so that's it, guys. You can see that I am deeply in love. I'm very happy with my new crochet hooks. I think it's a very good addition to my collection. And I'm really gonna enjoy using this in making my tutorials for this channel. Right, it's nice to have a case for your hooks because they won't go around jingling like this. Or if you have to travel, it's very easy to take them with you. And then looking for a case that is perfect for your hooks can be challenging also. So this is actually very convenient because it already comes with its own case and it doesn't jingle jangle everywhere. It's very sturdy, safe, and secure, like this. Okay, so let me just turn that around so you can see the sizes. So 3.5, 4. Alright, very beautiful set. So I think it's a very good investment. I don't regret buying this set. It's also a very good gift for your mom or for your grandma or for your aunt or your daughter or anyone who is into crafting and crocheting. This Temu metal hook set is the perfect gift in my opinion. So I'm not promoting this because I have some I'm not getting anything from it. I actually bought this with my own money. I just want to share it to others who are into crochet and hook collecting. Okay, I think it's a very good investment to buy these Temu metal hooks. Alright, okay, so that's it, guys. See you in the next one.